What if I told you that everything you've experienced up until now was not by accident, but part of an unseen plan? Are you ready to discover who's writing it? Because understanding the forces subtly guiding your life isn't just an intellectual exercise. It's the key to unlocking your personal power. Without this awareness, you're merely a pawn in a game you don't even know you're playing, constantly reacting to circumstances instead of consciously creating your own reality. That's why the information I'm about to share with you is so critical, not just in this video, but in your life, because it will allow you to finally take control, break free from the victim mentality, and start designing a life that aligns with your deepest desires. Today, we're going to explore these concepts through the life and work of a man who dedicated his life to designing a better future. Buckminster Fuller. He wasn't just an inventor or an architect. He was a visionary who believed that humanity has the power to consciously shape its environment and its destiny. From his dime-action house and car, radical designs aimed at solving societal problems through innovation, to his concept of Spaceship Earth, a call for humanity to manage resources sustainably, Fuller sought to exert control over the trajectory of our world through intentional design. He challenged the notion that we are passive recipients of fate, and instead, he championed the idea that we can and should actively participate in shaping our collective future. Fuller's genius lay in his understanding of interconnectedness and synergy. He saw the world as a complex system where every element is related to every other element, much like his tensegrity structures, where individual components work together to create a stronger, more resilient whole. This means that influencing just one part of the system can create ripple effects throughout the entire system. If you embrace this approach to the world and to your life, then you can stop being at the mercy of outside forces. So, are you going to continue living your life by default, letting external forces dictate your path? Or are you ready to embrace the principles of intentional design and consciously create the life you truly desire? Understanding our ability to influence reality comes with a profound sense of responsibility. If we have the power to shape our lives, then what kind of world are we choosing to create? Are we using our influence to create a world of abundance, harmony, and sustainability? Or are we perpetuating the patterns of scarcity, conflict, and destruction? Because your individual choices have collective consequences, and you must understand that you are connected to everyone and everything. This understanding forms the foundation for conscious evolution, ethical action, and the power of collective intention. Controlling the universe isn't about dominating it, but about co-creating a better future for all. So, how will you answer the call? To understand Fuller's vision, it's essential to delve into his maverick approach to life. His early experiences, particularly his near-death experience in the Navy, profoundly shaped his worldview. He challenged conventional thinking at every turn, even dropping out of Harvard not once, but twice, because he found the curriculum stifling and irrelevant to the real-world problems he was determined to solve. This unorthodox path led him to develop his unique methodology of design science, a systematic approach to solving global challenges through technology and innovation. He believed that by applying scientific principles and technological advancements, we could improve human living conditions and create a more sustainable future. One of Fuller's core concepts was synergy, the idea that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. This principle applies not only to physical structures, but also to complex systems like ecosystems, economies, and even human societies. For example, a flock of birds can exhibit intelligent behavior without a central coordinator, demonstrating how complex patterns can emerge from simple interactions. This principle demonstrates that the universe is far more interconnected than previously believed. Underlying these patterns are geometric principles and universal laws, like the tetrahedron, which Fuller saw as fundamental to the structure of the universe. By understanding these patterns, we can better align ourselves with the natural order and tap into the power of synergy to create positive change in our lives and the world around us. But here's where it gets really interesting. Remember that seemingly random event I mentioned at the beginning? Was it truly random, or was it part of a larger design? Is it possible that there are hidden forces at play, subtly guiding events behind the scenes? Could there be a universal blueprint that governs reality? And if so, was Fuller on the path to unlocking some of its secrets? What if this blueprint is accessible to anyone who is willing to look for it, not just extraordinary individuals? And consider the concept of the observer effect, the idea that our observation can influence outcomes. Quantum physics experiments have demonstrated this phenomenon time and again. What if your beliefs and expectations are shaping your reality more than you realize? If Fuller proved that one person can influence the world, what areas of your world can you begin to influence? In the upcoming sections, we'll delve deeper into these questions, uncovering practical techniques and practices for harnessing the power of intention. We'll reveal more about the universal blueprint and how you can align yourself with it to create a life of purpose, abundance, and fulfillment. So, how did Fuller translate these grand ideas into tangible action? And more importantly, how can you use his principles to influence your reality? Let's unpack Fuller's control blueprint, starting with anticipatory design and systemic thinking. Fuller wasn't just reacting to problems. He was actively anticipating future needs and designing solutions before those problems became crises. He argued that many of the challenges we face are not isolated incidents, but rather symptoms of larger systemic issues. Think of traffic congestion, a frustrating daily reality for millions. The conventional approach is often reactive. Build more roads, add more lanes. But Fuller would challenge us to think systemically. What if we redesigned cities to minimize the need for commuting in the first place? What if we invested in advanced public transportation systems or promoted remote work opportunities? By addressing the underlying causes of congestion, rather than just treating the symptoms, we can create a more sustainable and efficient transportation ecosystem. How can you apply this approach to challenges in your own life? Identifying the root causes of recurring problems and designing systemic solutions that address the whole picture. Fuller deeply believed that our environment profoundly shapes our thoughts, behaviors, and ultimately our potential. This is why he focused so much of his energy on designing living spaces, even coining the term living quarters to replace the sterile and dehumanizing term military quarters. He understood that the spaces we inhabit have a direct impact on our well-being and our ability to thrive. Consider the difference between a minimalist and a maximalist space. A minimalist space with its clean lines, uncluttered surfaces, and muted colors can promote a sense of calm, focus, and clarity. It encourages mindful awareness and reduces distractions. On the other hand, a maximalist space, filled with vibrant colors, eclectic objects, and layers of texture, can stimulate creativity, evoke a sense of abundance, and spark curiosity. Each environment encourages different patterns of thinking and behaving. Take a moment to assess your immediate surroundings. Does your home environment reflect your goals and aspirations? Does it support your well-being and creativity, or does it hold you back with clutter, distractions, and negative energy? Consciously modifying your environment to align with your intentions can be a powerful step toward controlling the universe by shaping the very context of your daily experience. Now, consider Fuller's Dymaction principles, a set of design strategies focused on doing more with less. Fuller recognized that resources are finite and that true innovation lies in maximizing efficiency and minimizing waste. By applying Dymaction principles, we can not only reduce our environmental impact, but also increase our focus and effectiveness in all areas of our lives. This is echoed in the concept of essentialism, which emphasizes identifying and eliminating the non-essential to free up time, energy, and resources for what truly matters. Imagine streamlining your daily routine, eliminating time-wasting activities, and focusing only on the tasks that directly contribute to your goals. By consciously identifying and eliminating wasteful areas in your life, you can create more space for creativity, productivity, and meaningful connections. If you are able to do that, you might also find that a lot of space opens up in your mind. But what if the universe itself is offering you signs, hints that you're on the right path, or that a change in direction is needed? These signs aren't always obvious, and they often require a shift in perception to recognize them for what they are. Let's explore some of the key signs of control, starting with synchronicities and meaningful coincidences. Synchronicities are those uncanny moments when seemingly unrelated events align in a meaningful way, hinting at a deeper order or connection. Carl Jung described synchronicity as an acausal connecting principle, suggesting that these coincidences are not simply random chance, but rather manifestations of a deeper, underlying reality. Imagine that you're struggling with a difficult decision, unsure of which path to take. Then, out of the blue, you stumble upon a book that offers the exact guidance you need. Or you randomly meet someone who has the perfect solution to your problem. These synchronicities can feel like the universe is conspiring to help you, guiding you toward your desired outcome. A viewer once shared a story of how a seemingly impossible coincidence led to a life-changing opportunity. They were desperately searching for a new job, and one day, they received a misdirected email from a company looking for someone with their exact skills and experience. This email, which should never have reached them, led to an interview and ultimately, a job offer that transformed their career. How can you become more attuned to the synchronicities in your own life, tracking and reflecting on the coincidences that might be pointing you in a new direction? Then, consider the law of attraction, the principle that your thoughts and feelings shape your reality. The law of attraction isn't about magically manifesting desires out of thin air. It's about attracting experiences that resonate with your dominant thoughts and feelings. Consistent positive expectation changes your daily experience. When you approach life with a sense of optimism, gratitude, and self-belief, you're more likely to notice opportunities, attract supportive people, and experience positive outcomes. But when you dwell on negative thoughts, fears, and doubts, you're more likely to attract experiences that confirm those negative beliefs. This can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Here's a thought experiment. For the next week, consciously focus your thoughts and feelings on what you want to experience, rather than what you don't want. Visualize your goals, affirm your worthiness, and cultivate a sense of gratitude for what you already have. Pay attention to how this shift in mindset affects your daily experience, the opportunities that come your way, and the people you attract. The results may surprise you. And what about those gut feelings, those intuitive nudges that seem to come from nowhere? These are signs too. Intuition is a form of non-rational intelligence, a way of knowing that bypasses the conscious mind and taps into a deeper source of wisdom. Some scientists believe that intuition is based on subtle sensory information that we unconsciously process, while others suggest that it's a form of direct access to universal consciousness. Regardless of its origin, intuition can be a powerful guide in navigating life's complexities. Consider the story of a pilot who, against all rational logic, decided to change course mid-flight based on a strong gut feeling. Later, it was discovered that his original flight path would have taken him directly into a severe storm that wasn't yet visible on radar. That intuition saved the lives of everyone on board. What specific types of feelings do you often ignore to your detriment? Are there recurring hunches or gut feelings that you consistently dismiss, only to later regret it? Learning to trust your intuition and act on its guidance can be a game-changer in controlling the universe, by aligning yourself with a source of wisdom that transcends the limitations of the conscious mind. However, recognizing the signs is only half the battle. You also need effective mechanisms for harnessing your intention and translating your desires into reality. Let's delve into some powerful techniques, beginning with visualization and mental rehearsal. Visualization is more than just daydreaming. It's a powerful tool for programming your subconscious mind and attracting your desired outcomes. Effective visualization involves engaging all of your senses, creating a vivid and detailed mental movie of your desired reality. Feel the emotions associated with achieving your goal, see the sights, hear the sounds, smell the scents, and even taste the flavors of your desired outcome. For example, if your goal is to land a new job, don't just visualize yourself sitting at a desk. Visualize the entire experience. Walking into the office with confidence, acing the interview, receiving the job offer, celebrating with your loved ones. Feel the excitement, the gratitude, and the sense of accomplishment. Here's a guided visualization exercise. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and imagine yourself 1 year from today having achieved your most important goal. Where are you? Who are you with? What are you doing? Use all of your senses to create a vivid and compelling picture of your future self. The more detailed and emotionally engaging your visualization, the more powerful its impact will be. Next, use conscious affirmations and positive self-talk. Your internal dialogue has a profound impact on your beliefs, your emotions, and your actions. Negative self-talk can sabotage your efforts and undermine your self-confidence, while positive affirmations can empower you to overcome challenges and achieve your goals. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself, consciously choosing to believe them, even if they don't yet reflect your current reality. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," you might affirm, "I am capable, worthy, and deserving of success." Instead of thinking, "I'll never achieve my goals," you might affirm, "I am aligned with the universe, I trust my path and my goals will be achieved." By consistently repeating these positive affirmations, you can reprogram your subconscious mind, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Construct your own personalized affirmations, tailored to your individual goals and challenges. Write them down, repeat them aloud, and infuse them with emotion. The more you practice, the more powerful they will become. What about gratitude practices and appreciation? Gratitude shifts your energy and attracts abundance. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you naturally attract more things to be grateful for. Gratitude isn't just a nice sentiment, it's a powerful force for creating positive change in your life. You can cultivate gratitude through various practices, such as keeping a gratitude journal, taking gratitude walks, or expressing gratitude to others. Simply taking a few minutes each day to reflect on the things you appreciate can have a profound impact on your mood, your relationships, and your overall sense of well-being. A friend of mine transformed their life through consistent gratitude practice. They began each day by writing down 3 things they were grateful for, no matter how small or insignificant they seemed. Over time, they noticed that their perspective shifted, their relationships improved, and they began to attract more positive experiences into their life. Create a daily gratitude list, following specific guidelines. Be specific, be sincere, and be consistent. Focus on the details, the emotions, and the people that make your life richer and more meaningful. It's important to consider that controlling the universe isn't about forceful manipulation, but about aligning with natural rhythms. This brings us to the concept of Wu Wei, or effortless action, from Taoism. Wu Wei is not about being passive or inactive. It's about acting in accordance with the Tao, the natural order of the universe. It's about trusting the flow of life, letting go of control, and allowing things to unfold as they're meant to. Think of a skilled athlete who is in the zone, effortlessly executing complex movements with grace and precision. Or a musician who is improvising a solo, letting the music flow through them without conscious effort. These are examples of Wu Wei in action. In what key area of your life is your need to control actually creating more resistance? Are you trying to force outcomes, micromanage every detail, or cling to rigid plans? Consider letting go of some of that control, trusting the process, and allowing things to unfold naturally. Furthermore, keep in mind the interconnectedness of all things. You are not an isolated individual. you are part of a larger web of life. This interconnectedness means that your actions have ripple effects, influencing not only your own life, but also the lives of others and the world around you. This is where the concept of collective intention comes in. When a group of people focuses their intention on a common goal, their collective energy can create powerful shifts in reality. Consider participating in a group manifestation experiment, joining with others to focus your intention on creating positive change in the world. Finally, remember that the power to control the universe comes with a responsibility to create a better future for all. What kind of world are you choosing to create with your thoughts, your actions, and your intentions? The vision is one of a future where humanity consciously co-creates a world based on love, compassion, and sustainability, where everyone has access to the resources they need to thrive, where the environment is protected and respected, and where peace and harmony prevail. Define your personal vision for a better world. What do you want to see in the future? What values do you want to uphold? And how can you use your influence to contribute to that vision? So, how does all of this fit into your daily life? As we transition to the next section, consider these priming questions. How can you apply these principles at work, in your relationships, and in your daily routine? Identify specific areas of your life where you want to apply these principles, and be ready to start experimenting with new ways of controlling the universe. So, how does all of this fit into your daily life? As we transition to the next section, consider these priming questions. How can you apply these principles at work, in your relationships, and in your daily routine? Identify specific areas of your life where you want to apply these principles, and be ready to start experimenting with new ways of controlling the universe. Now, let's bring all these seemingly disparate threads together, revealing a profound interconnectedness that underpins reality. Fuller's systems thinking, the law of attraction, and the power of intention aren't isolated concepts, but rather interconnected facets of a larger truth. Controlling the universe, then, isn't about dominating it through force, but about consciously co-creating with it, actively shaping your reality in harmony with the universe's inherent intelligence. But understanding this intellectually is not enough. Congruent action is the key. Information without application is just entertainment. So, here's a simple test you can immediately perform to realize this interconnectedness. For the next hour, treat every person you encounter, whether in person, online, or even just in your thoughts, with the utmost kindness and respect, as if they were an extension of yourself. Observe how this small shift in your awareness alters your experience, creating a ripple effect of positivity and connection. You may be surprised at the results. Remember the observer effect we talked about earlier, where the act of observing influences the outcome. Let's bring it full circle. The focused intention you bring to any situation isn't just a passive observation. It's an active ingredient that creates meaningful change. This principle applies not just to your personal life, but to the broader context of global transformation. Your inner transformation, your conscious choices, contribute to a collective shift in consciousness. Personal evolution has global implications. You are not a passive bystander. You are an active participant in the evolution of reality. Do you recognize your critical role in pattern generation and reality creation? Let's resolve that initial mystery. Who is guiding your life? The answer, perhaps surprisingly, is you. You are the architect of your reality, designing it through the intricate interplay of your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions. Those signs we've been discussing, they weren't external forces dictating your fate. They were internal reflections of your own conscious and unconscious choices, mirrored back to you by the universe. The universe is a mirror reflecting your deepest beliefs, your expectations, and your intentions. Have you internalized the idea that the signs were internal all along? It's time to cement a shift in perspective, moving from the disempowering belief that you're a victim of circumstance to the empowering truth that you are an active creator, capable of shaping your destiny. No more seeing yourself as a leaf blown about by the winds of fate, but rather as the gardener who cultivates their own world. To truly embrace this shift, consider this series of empowering questions. What limiting beliefs have you been holding on to that no longer serve you? What dreams have you been suppressing out of fear or doubt? What small but meaningful actions can you take today to align yourself with your desired future? Now, think of a past scenario where you relinquished personal agency, where you felt powerless to change the outcome. Reframe that scenario now, imagining how you could have acted differently, what choices you could have made to alter the course of events. This act of reframing can liberate you from the shackles of past regrets and empower you to take ownership of your future. And now, let's integrate these personal transformations into a broader context, connecting your journey to Fuller's inspiring vision of a better world. Your individual actions, your conscious choices, contribute to a collective evolution. They are not isolated acts, but rather threads in a tapestry of global change. Recall Fuller's commitment to sustainable practices, to creating a world where everyone has access to the resources they need to thrive. See how you can contribute to that legacy. Challenge yourself to see your actions, no matter how small, as part of a larger effort to create a more just, sustainable, and harmonious world. Plant a tree, support a local business, or simply offer a helping hand to someone in need. These seemingly insignificant acts can ripple outwards, creating positive change far beyond your immediate sphere of influence. Explain that synchronicities validate your alignment with the universe. They're not just random coincidences. They're signposts confirming that you're on the right path. A wink from the universe, if you will. Synchronicities can serve as reassurance that you're moving in the right direction, that your thoughts, feelings, and actions are aligned with your higher purpose. Write down one of your most cherished goals, and then list the ways that synchronicities have already helped you on your journey towards achieving it. You'll likely discover that the universe has been subtly guiding you all along, offering clues and opportunities that you may have previously overlooked. Remember, the control we've been discussing comes with significant responsibility. It's not about manipulating reality for selfish gain, but about aligning your intentions with the highest good, contributing to the well-being of all. Consider the ethical implications of your intentions. Are you using your power to create positive change, to uplift others, and to protect the planet? Or are you driven by ego, greed, or fear? Challenge yourself to align your intentions with your deepest values, ensuring that your actions are guided by compassion, integrity, and a genuine desire to make the world a better place. Embracing these principles of conscious co-creation isn't just a path to personal fulfillment. It's a key step in the evolution of humanity. Imagine a world where everyone understands their power to shape reality, where people intentionally create lives of purpose, joy, and connection. This isn't a utopian fantasy. It's a potential future that we can actively co-create, one thought, one action, one intention at a time. Create an ethical intention statement that begins with, "I intend to create a world where." And let that statement guide your choices, your actions, and your interactions with the world. Let's bring it all home. Remember Fuller's design principles. They're not just for architects and engineers. They're a daily practice for everyone who wants to live a more intentional and fulfilling life. Reflect on 3 specific ways you can practically bring Fuller's design science into your everyday routine, optimizing your environment, streamlining your activities, and maximizing your impact on the world. Take time now to fulfill the original pattern introduced in the initial sections, highlighting your ability to see and use patterns for beneficial results. Prompt yourself to reflect on patterns that consistently lead to success and those that invariably lead to failure. Learning to recognize these patterns is a superpower, allowing you to amplify what works and avoid what doesn't. Take it a step further. Now list all common patterns that lead you to self-sabotage. Once you've acknowledged those self-sabotaging inclinations, create an action plan to catch and correct them. So, what about those original questions about orchestration and fate? It's time to embrace the mystery, to acknowledge that there will always be aspects of reality that remain beyond our comprehension. But that doesn't mean we should stop exploring, stop questioning, or stop striving to understand. In fact, it's in the very act of questioning reality that we unlock deeper levels of understanding, expanding our consciousness and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Promote the idea that questioning reality leads to deeper understanding. These are complex ideas, and it's normal to feel overwhelmed at times. But remember, controlling the universe isn't about achieving perfection. It's about embracing the journey, taking small steps, and practicing self-compassion along the way. Normalize doubt and uncertainty as a natural part of the process. Be kind to yourself when you stumble, celebrate your successes, and keep moving forward with courage and determination. Every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your desired reality. Now, let's consider a new question, a question that takes us beyond the individual and into the realm of collective potential. If individual intention is so powerful, what is the potential power of collective intention on a global scale? Imagine a world where millions, even billions, of people intentionally focus their energy on creating a positive future. The possibilities are limitless. Encourage viewers to imagine the possibilities of a world where people intentionally shape their reality. These ideas have profound implications, leading us to the cutting edge of scientific exploration. Consider quantum biology, a field that explores the intersection of quantum mechanics and biology, revealing how quantum phenomena may play a crucial role in life processes. Plant the idea that our understanding of reality is still evolving, that the discoveries of tomorrow may revolutionize our understanding of consciousness, intention, and the very fabric of existence. Now, I encourage you to share your own stories of synchronicities, intention, and transformation. What experiences have you had that demonstrate the power of your mind to shape reality? What insights have you gained on your journey of conscious co-creation? Share your experiences and insights in the comments section below, creating a community of support, inspiration, and shared exploration. Together, we can amplify our collective power and create a more beautiful and fulfilling world. And finally, remember that this is just the beginning. There's a vast universe of knowledge and experience waiting to be explored. Consider delving deeper into related topics such as meditation, mindfulness, advanced manifestation techniques, and quantum physics. Check out our other videos on the channel and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future explorations. End on a note of empowerment, reminding viewers that the journey of conscious co-creation is a lifelong adventure, a journey that's filled with endless possibilities, boundless potential, and the unwavering support of the universe.